Hello and welcome to the Gaming Chronicles. Today we will continue Shining Force, the legacy of great intention. So let's fire it up and let's get going. Alrighty, we are on chapter 4. In our previous episode, we battled up through the forest outside of Bustoke, through the biggest forest map in the game, and I think it's the biggest forest map. And there's one in chapter 6 that's pretty big, but that one's more like mountainous than it is, I think, foresty. That's not a real word, I don't think. But anyway, we're using it. And let's see, what else happened? We defeated, that's right, the Laser Eye, the secret weapon of Runefaust. And we got some Force members. We got Jogurt. Oh, I can't be the priest. What are these books? What? Travel light. Okay. So anyway, let's see, I think, yeah, we're still here in the town of Pao. We got Diane. Who else did we get? We got Xylo. So some pretty good force members as far as those go. And Pele. We got Pele. Pele is, let's see, did we give you a power spear? We did, but I don't remember if we equipped him. So as we can see, Pele has a very good starting stats. I think that maybe because I don't know if that's because he's like a mercenary, and so let's go in here and get these chests. Which one is it? There we go. And so they give him better starting stats. Okay, I won't touch, I promise, boss. Yeah. Okay, all the guards stay the same thing. It's a mystery. History known as people of Pao Prairie. Let's see, I think we've talked to everybody really that we need to. Yeah. We have. Wait, what does the driver say now? I think he says something different. Yeah, he gets all pumped up about driving away. Yeah. Alright, see you later. Oh, hey, look who it is. Hello, Kokichi. Alright, yeah, that's a pretty far flight. Hey there. Alright, take your time. Don't crash land on my behalf. Oh, there he goes again. Experience. Oh, yeah, sure. So, does that mean Kokichi is an experienced fighter? I don't know. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and give him one of our extra power spears that we purchased. Let's see, where are you? I think you're down here, yeah. It's kind of interesting. All of the odd classes, let's see, 28, 10, 6, 11, yeah. Pretty expected starting stats. Oh, look who it is, it's Vankar. Yeah, we did. Don't thank me. Yeah. So you're just coming along because you're looking for adventure? This isn't... I wouldn't really call this adventure if you think about it. I mean, we're... Granted, you know, our force is growing in size, yes, but we're still, you know, vastly outnumbered by all of the forces that you know that we're going against. I mean, we're basically, you know, fighting against the entire forces of the Runefaust army, and just to join up for adventure doesn't seem like a totally good reason for me, but whatever. I didn't write his dialogue. Okay, where's HQ? That was somewhere up here. Wasn't it over here somewhere? Yeah, there it is. Okay. Alright, let's make just a couple of substitutions so that our force is a little bit balanced. What's his advice, anyway? Stick together, yeah. Join. Let's see, let's take one mage. Let's leave one of our... I need to use that defense potion. Let's take one archer. And let's see, let's go ahead and leave Ammon behind. Maybe, let's see, who else? That's fine. I don't think we really need anybody else. We're getting to the point where we have so many knights, and, well, lance users, really. Because not just, you know, we have Arthur, Ken, May, Pele, Vankar, and Kokichi. And Kokichi's pretty valuable. Let's see if there's someone we could substitute out for him going in. Maybe one of our healers, but we don't need to. Nah. Okay, I don't know how many times we will be fighting this battle, just because there's the heat axe, of course. As many times as we egress and then refight the battle, we have the opportunity to get the heat axe from that one lizard man. But it's a long battlefield. The time for battle has come for King Ramladu. He's serious. The finest swordsman in all of Rune. Take care, Maximus. Alrighty, we will do. And yeah, he's not, you know, no joke there. If we look at Elliot's status, all the way across the map. Yeah, attack 32, defense 17, agility 16, yeah, and HP 60. So this guy's for real. So not only is there the opportunity to get the heat axe a couple of times, but also all of these enemies, except maybe the dark priests, give pretty dang good experience. Let's see. Let's have Balboroy come up here. So yeah, we want you to be on the top. I used to have a very specific formation that I would utilize. I don't remember it, but let's see. Arthur. Let's see. Let's have you be secondary. Alright. Come on, Pegasus Knights, get into position. Yep. We forgot to give the power ring to somebody who's actually on the battlefield. That was dumb. Whatever. Alright, let's put Gort and Luke out in the frontish. Let's put Chris right there. Let's hope I counted right. Oh yeah, this battle. So yeah, good battle for experience at this point. It just takes a minute to drive our forces across the battlefield. Let's see, let's put Henri up there, Diane up there. That's fine. So I might end up just doing this a couple of times, because the next two battles will give us ample time to catch up, or to get a lot of experience as well, and just it's kind of an experience grab, honestly. The next this battle and the next couple battles after that, and I would say that chapter 4 is kind of the point when I play through this where it's kind of like not the point of no return, but the point where you've kind of, you know, you've invested enough time that you're like dedicated to the playthrough. And this is where the game starts to become even more enjoyable, and it starts to get much more fun, and if you will, you know, the fun factor I think only goes up from here. And so yeah, I would say that once you get to chapter 4, it kind of I don't want to say pumps me up, but but it kind of reinvigorates, because you know, you've gotten past chapter 3, and we've you know, we've recently got new weapons. Getting new weapons is always kind of a big deal, right? In RPGs, once you've gotten new weapons, it kind of like, yeah, excites you to try them out on the new you know, on the new battle or the next battle. So there's that as well. But okay, we're kind of getting close. That's right, those Silver Knights, they stay behind. Alright, so they have an interesting formation. Let's see, we gotta make sure we keep track of the all the different Lizardman enemies, because there's that one that has the heat axe. Let's see, is it the third or the fourth one down? Third one down, yeah, attack 35. So with that heat axe makes that Lizardman stronger than Elliot himself, so we gotta be mindful of that guy. He can, with that heat axe, he can one-shot many of our force members, so he is a danger. Other than that, everybody can, you know, let's see, how many can they do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, let's go ahead and put Xylo out there as bait. Okay, I was gonna say they're gonna attack us now that we've moved up and advanced within range of their movement. And maybe, just maybe, okay, never mind. I was gonna say maybe that one lizard man will not attack us, but yeah, he probably will. Just saying. Alright, let's go. Might have been better if we brought both mages, actually. Who did they attack? You attacked Maximus, okay. Alright, up to level 10. Very nice. Level and a slow spell. Slow is, I think, an underrated spell in Shining Force 1 and 2. In Shining in the Darkness, I think it's pretty obvious that you have to use it. Or maybe not have to, but life is very, very, very difficult. So that middle one hasn't gone yet. Life is quite difficult without it. Alright, good experience. Let's see, okay, so low did not gain any HP. Oh man, yeah, that lizard man's gonna be able to make a beeline for Xylo. Alright. Ouch. Yep. Alright, Maximus, please do some damage. Alright, yay! Okay, attack by 1, hit points by 4. Okay, that's something. We'll just move Gort right into position. Actually, let's take out the guy with the heat axe. He's the biggest threat, by far. Alright. See, we're just raking in the experience. Okay, dang it. I kind of have to use Anrai to tank this next part because we need to take advantage of the fact that the enemy is in a very convenient formation for us to just zap them with Blaze 2. So she might die, but that's okay. She can always catch up very quickly with experience. Let's just go ahead and attack with Chris. She might not do much, but she'll do something. Yeah, she'll do something. And it'll let, yeah, I was gonna say it'll let Luke probably finish this guy off. If he could hit him. Alright, let's try this again. Oh, come on, Diane. Yep, should have given her the power ring. Oh boy. Alrighty, make sure you got space. Oh yeah, you don't have any items in your bag. Okay, we're gonna take out the lizard man with the heat axe. Very good. Oh man, you didn't get very much experience, but you're already level 11, so whatever. Oh hey. Yeah, let's do that. That'll soften them up quite a bit. Give you some good experience as well, yeah. Alright, Balbaroy. Oh my goodness, that is embarrassing. Alright, guys. Guys. If you can't hit him... Ouch. Glad that wasn't the lizard man with a heat axe. That would have hurt. Yeah, I saw that coming. Bad idea to put the mages in the front, but the opportunity to hit, you know, 3 or more. Let's see. Yeah, let's take care of you. 3 or more enemies in a turn is hard to pass up. Alright, way to go, Gort. Alrighty, I don't know, maybe... Let's see, let's not have you attack the lizard man, because you're level 10 already, or 11. So I'd say let's sub out people that are level 11. Yeah, because they don't seem to gain as much. And it doesn't make a difference because they can't hit the Pegasus Knights. Ouch. Alright, well. Oh. That was close. Alright, let's heal our fearless leader. Let's see who needs... Oh yeah, Xylo. For sure. go. You know, this is a battle that I've thought about that I would wish that if there was a I don't know, like a special battle that that allowed us to have all of our force members participate in the battle, because I mean we're fighting against all of Elliot's forces, and so it's basically like his own little army, or his division of the Runefrost army. Okay, this Pegasus Knight has got to go down. Somebody's got to hit him. It's just a shame that my own flyers do not demonstrate the same evasion as the Pegasus Knights, because it is kind of ridiculous how well the enemy flyers evade, and I will attest from my own personal experiences that that the enemy flyers are far more evasive than our friendly flyers. Like Balbaroy and Ammon, they never enjoy the ridiculous amount of evasion rate that the Pegasus Knights do. Or even the Dark Priests. I mean, seriously, what's up with them? Why is their evasion so high? Anyway, you're just gonna stay there? Alright, whatever. To each his own. If you're just gonna wait to take a shot at my leader, that's fine. One less attack that I have to heal through. Alright, nice hits, Ken. Alright, Arthur, you're up. There you go. Where was that attack just a couple seconds ago, huh? Alright, oh yeah, this lizard's man has got to go down. Henri's life. Oh wait, or did we heal her? We healed her. It's Chris who needs that heal. Alright, nice job. Alright, let's go ahead and take him down with Balbaroy. Alright, she should be okay. Yeah. Alrighty, and I don't think these, so since everybody is level 8 plus, I don't think that those Dark Priests will give us much experience. The artillery does, but I'm not going to waltz all the way over to the other end of the battlefield just for one enemy. So we're not going to bother with him. Alrighty, level 11. Fantastic. Let's see, Ken, you don't have any damage done. Balbaroy, there we go. Alright, so let's just, yeah, clean up the last, was it Lizard Man? Yeah, let's just clean up the last Lizard Man here, and then heal everybody up and egress out. Oh, 71, very close. I'd go, let's see, what's your attack? And your attack's 23. You will not be able to take that Lizard Man down. Oh well, it's fine. Let's see. Yep, nope. You won't get enough experience. Alberoy will, though. He'll get a decent amount of experience. Oh, but you're not going to be able to take him down. Yeah. Not quite. Okay, Arthur, just sit there. Alright, anyway, as I was saying about the, this battle, since the battlefield's so big anyway, and if they would have, like, increased the amount of troops, maybe, or enemies, let us put in all of our guys, I mean, that would probably make for a super long battle. That you would probably only want to play through once. But it would, I don't know, it's kind of a novel thing, something that might be cool. But probably, honestly, probably just cool for the first playthrough that you would do it. Like after 2 playthroughs, 3 playthroughs, right? And you get to this battle, then it would probably become like, oh crap, it's the Pao Prairie battle with General Elliot. Then it would probably stop becoming fun. So, maybe not such a great idea. And you know, I remember as kids we would lament the fact that we couldn't have more than 12 force members in. You know, sometimes we would say, oh man, why, if we could just have like 1 or 2 more, because there was always a conflict as to, you know, the last 1 or 2 members. It was like, oh, who do we want to be that last 1 or 2 members? You know, those solid B tier individuals that were always very comfortable, but it always came down to, well, who gives us the most utility for the battle, or even sometimes the non-rating factors would actually be a decider. Sometimes we would say, I just like so-and-so better because of, you know, X, Y, Z. It might be because, you know, someone gets yoinked because they've missed a lot of their attacks, and, you know, just silly things that don't make any logical sense, but it's like, okay, Balboroy, you missed 7 out of 10 attacks. You can't hit the broadside of a barn with that long sword I just gave you. You're getting yoinked, and we're putting you out for somebody else. That's just an example, but yeah, there was always that conflict of the last couple force members. It's like, oh man, but there are 2 slots left, and okay, we have everyone sealed up, so let's egress. But there's you know, like 7 different people that I could choose for this battle. So, but anyway. But from a perspective, and I've thought about this as well as I've grown older, is that if we were to think about the Force as a functional, not really an army, but I mean, let's see, there's about 20 of us now in the Force. Yeah, nope. And so now we have a small number that are always in headquarters. And let's exclude Jogurt because seriously, Jogurt, the joke doesn't count. How many we got? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7. We have 7 that are you know, that are behind in headquarters, and it makes me think, you know, maybe, and we could say maybe starting in like, let's see, Is Diane... Let's see, who do we want to bring in? Do we want to bring in Hans? Wait, is there anybody else who's level... I do not want 2 Birdmen in for this battle. Silo. Who are we gonna have tank? Pele? Yeah, sure, whatever. Yeah, we'll see how far up we can get everybody. That is a terrible lineup, by the way. And once again, I'm just trying to maximize the return on investment of, you know, the experience that we get, especially those lizard men. So, anyway, let's see, let's have May stand in front of Tao. But anyway, it's like if we were to consider the force now as a functional military company, and we had the first 12, they would be like kind of like a vanguard, not really, but I mean sort of, in the sense where, you know, the chosen 12 to go out and fight, they would be the ones who encountered the enemy, cleared the battlefield, and then the rest, they would be like those who would come behind with like provisions, you know, food supplies, tents, first aid supplies, those kind of things. Now of course, that's that's overthinking it for a video game. But I mean, if we were to try and apply what they've put into the game, it works. It works, right? But then you could also argue, well, if we were to try and, you know, consider this as a realistic story, then couldn't the Force just all travel together, and, you know, they travel lightly with just bedrolls and the provisions that they need until they get to the next town, where they can just buy everything they need because they loot so much money off of the dead soldiers that they defeat in battle, which is also you know, a fair point as well. So anyway, these were the kind of conversations we had as kids between me, my friend, and his older brother. We would discuss and debate, argue about these things all the time. It was so dumb, but we would, yeah, but we would. Anyway, so here we go again. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think this is how we want to. I think I think it's Tao is the one who I would use as my kind of like my formation marker. I think, if I remember correctly, because usually I would have both mages in, I think, and I would have her. Let's see. Gong. Yeah, let's have you come over here. Wait. Yeah, we don't. It wouldn't have mattered. We don't have to be so precise about our formation, at least for the guys on top that are on the north side of the formation. The ones on the south side are more important because they're the ones who tank all of the hits. Alright. There they come. The only sad thing about us getting the heat axe is, of course, we can't equip it yet because we're not promoted. And I wonder if let's see, I wasn't planning on talking about when to promote, but I guess we can go ahead since we've really got nothing else to do. So there's typically the question that comes up when to promote, right? Whether you're a new player or not, I think that's always a question. Sometimes until you've veteranized yourself, I don't know that that's a word, and until you've become a veteran to the point where you've got your playthroughs down just the way you want them, and you've kind of honed the way you play through Shining Force to to a very precise, your own personal precise science. I would say for the first at least 3 or even 4 playthroughs, players will typically experiment around of when to promote characters. For myself, trying to go like I think by the manuals. Did the manual have suggestions? I think the manual had suggestions where it suggested to like promote. Let's see. We're gonna be within their range soon. Yeah, we're gonna be in their range here soon in a second. Like I think the manual suggestion was to promote mages first and healers first, or early as soon as you can, and then promote fighters later. So that's the advice that I followed. But then as all of us would play as we played the game more, we realized that we don't need to promote at level 10. Anybody at level 10 really, it's not necessary, and for various reasons. And so here's my take on the question of when should we promote our troops, because I know that some players, they like to promote as soon as possible so that you can get those those increased statistic level ups when the characters are promoted, or because your characters, they lose statistics when they do get promoted. There are some that will wait, will delay promotion, and let's see. Let's go ahead and come up here and heal Balbaroy. And so as far as how, and then there are some players who will always grind to level 20. And then there are players that are all in between that. Some will grind to a certain level, and then they'll be done grinding, and then that's that. As far as myself goes, if it were a typical playthrough, I basically take the characters until being promoted or being unpromoted doesn't just slow them down, but also the whole force, right? And what does that look like? So and so what considerations do I take in? Come on, Luke. When I think about, okay, when should I promote force members? So typically, and this playthrough won't be one of my typical playthroughs, just because I do want to illustrate. Oh crap, he might not be able to tank this. Okay, never mind, he did. Oh. But what was I saying? Oh, yeah, since I do want to illustrate what it looks like to grind to level 20. I think I did mention that I would have a fair amount of that grinding off screen. We'll see how fast those those particular battles go. but as far as I'm concerned, I'm not gonna show every single minute of grinding, just kind of what it looks like to put everybody to level 20. Not that it's really needed. Okay, yay! Attacked by one, completely unneeded. Alrighty, let's go ahead and take you out. Alright, level 11. Sweet. Alright, this should take this bad boy down. But it's the one just to his south that we need to worry about, actually. The one with the heat axe. We do not want that lizard man to get a second turn. Of course, he's going to go for Maximus. But anyway, so I would say, yeah, first consideration is that particular force member, who I am continually leveling up, not able to, I guess, you know, how well can that force member still kill stuff? And, you know, attack power versus the, let's just go ahead and have Hans step up here. Front row, Hans, how do you feel about that? So if that's starting to fall behind, okay, so it's still Luke, that's fine. As long as he doesn't get a 2 attacks or a stunning attack, he'll be fine. So if attack falls behind to the point where it's like, okay, this is awful, then that's when I'll say, okay, let's look to try and promote this person. And then survivability factors in as well, and then of course if new weapons come up that they can't equip because they're not promoted. And so those are the things that I think about when, or that I've kind of used as a refining process to choose, or to decide when to promote my characters. And while that's not an exact science, of course, that's just my general guidelines. Glad that May can tank those hits pretty well. Yeah, I figured that guy'd do that. So anyway, so what does that look like? Well, for me, I would say that most of my force members probably get promoted during this chapter. I usually go through the first 3 chapters, don't promote any of my characters. I typically go through most of level 4, and then I think usually at the fortress of Balbazak, at the end of chapter 4 is when I usually start promoting my troops. Sometimes I'll go into 5, it just depends. Alright, we got a second heat axe, hooray! But yeah, level 4 or 5 is typically when I will promote the majority of my force members. I will take some all the way to 20, but that's usually just like my my casters, because they can do that, right? They always can have utility, unpromoted. They don't lose utility typically until, or ever, not really. Yeah, they don't ever use utility. Let's see, can you? Yeah, let's do this. Because they're offensive magic casters and they can just do this all the time. It doesn't matter if they even start falling behind as speed. They're always gonna find utility in battle. So anyway, there's Then there's force members like Balbaroy, right? Like I typically will not ever take him past Balbazak's fortress without promoting him, just because he needs to start. A deadly attack was 8 points of damage. That's so sad. Just because he needs to start getting those levels where his stats increase, where he's getting those good stat increases. And same with like you know, archers. If I decide I wanted to have Diane, for example, keep up with levels for a little bit, then I'll promote her at Balbazak's fortress. I typically promote all of my lance users at Balbazak's fortress. I typically promote Maximus at Balbazak's fortress. So yeah, most of my fighters, speed by 2. Oh yeah, magic points by 1. Let's see, my two axe wielders, right, Gort and Luke, just so that they can start wielding that heat axe. I typically promote them at Balbazak's fortress. So yeah, it really just comes down to, I think, the healers and the mages. I just keep leveling them up until they get to 20, and then have them, you know, whenever they're at level 20, I promote them. That's typically how I do it, I think. So anyway, I think that's typically how I promote around the time frame. If I go to level 5, or not level 5, sorry, chapter 5 without attack by 5, alright. Unnecessary, but that's cool. If I go to chapter 5 and I don't promote until that second battle where you're at, is it Whirl, right? That takes a minute, because that battle is one of those battles where your enemies are all spread out, and it's a long battle to go through. I think even longer than this one, really. At least it feels like it. At least this one you're constantly attacking. It's not so much moving around as that level 5. What is that place? It's one of the gates to Metafa. How do you say it? Metafa? I don't know. Since there's no pronunciation guide. No one knows. At least I don't. Even when I look at the Japanese characters, I'm like, okay, where's the stress? I have no idea. I'm not fluent enough in Japanese to intuit. Oh, that was a bad level up. Come on. To intuitively know like where a stress is. And since the stress of Japanese words conflicts with like English and Italian, whenever I try my luck at Japanese, it's usually it's usually disastrous. But I do love the language. Alrighty, nice work, Maximus. Okay, I think we're good to return. Who got the heat axe? Was it you? Yeah, it was you. Alright, let's heal up and go back. And also mention, it's kind of apparent that you don't really need to take your healers and drain all their MP and, you know, maximize the amount of healing experience they get every battle. You can, let's see, okay, yeah, you're not going to be able to get to those before we heal everybody up in egress. But anyway, you can do it, of course. It's not necessary though. Like having the 3 healers is as they are, you know, leveling up at a regular normal pace as the battles go along. Get plenty of experience from the hits they take naturally and normally. So yeah, there's no reason I don't think to sit him in front of a Silver Knight. Oh yeah, there's Silver Knights. I totally forgot that there were Silver Knights across the battlefield. I was only considering the Dark Priest and the artillery. Let's go across the battlefield and attack the Silver Knights. That's my bad. That we didn't do that last time. Okay, well. Derp. And I think that they engage us without Elliot engaging us, I think. See if I remember correctly. Come on, Silver Knights, come get me. Alright, I think Pele can one-shot these Dark Priests if he hits it. Oh, so close. Yep, there they come. Oh, you're gonna attack May. Yeah, you're not gonna do nothing against her. I think their attack's only like 16, right? Yeah, it's pretty weak. I wonder if the developers, if they... Oh, nice, there we go. Alright, we got a good level up. Nice job, Alvaroy. I wonder if the devs, as they were designing these specific enemies, like if they considered the Silver Knights like to be part of Elliot's particular contingency of the Runefaust army, or like let's see, there's a Silver Knight in Balvazak's fortress, and even on in the harbor, so maybe not. I don't know. It just seems like since you fight Elliot and Balvazak, that kind of is seems like they're associated with their particular divisions of the Runefaust army. Probably once again overthinking it, but that's okay. Alright, come on everybody, let's go. At this point we don't really need to have any kind of a formation. And you're just gonna sit there and heal yourself. Go you. Let's see. We'll go ahead and throw a blaze on this guy. Yeah, Pele will get the best or the most experience out of that kill. Alright, level 9, attack by 1. Yay! Let's go ahead and have Balvaroy take on this Silver Knight head on. There you go. Let's see, does anybody... No, we're... Really? You're just gonna sit there? That's odd. Alright, whatever. See if Maximus, if someone level 11 will still get good experience from these guys. Not bad, not bad. Alright, take that. Yeah, pretty good. So, level 11. And the Pegasus Knights, they also give really good experience still to anybody who's on level 11, but yeah, we don't need to try and maximize experience, or maximize levels from the experience we're getting. We really don't. Yay, another Hans level. Good job, Hans. Not. Seriously. Alright, so he's on level 10. Let's hope from level 10 to 20 we'll see an improvement in his statistics increases. Because it's been pretty pathetic up until now, you know? Alright, very good. We're given experience in the 40s. 40s range, it's good. Alright. Oh, Diane, just barely was able to get in there and get the killing blow on the Silver Knight. Alright, well done, everybody. Alright, who needs a heal? Level 34. Let's use the defense potion on Maximus. Alright. Okay, let's heal everybody up, then egress. And then let's see. Well, do we want to make any more subs? Yeah, let's just do one more round of subs, because let's see, Diane, you're level 10, Hans 10, Balvaroy 10. There might be a couple of Force members that don't see this battle at all, but that's fine. That's fine. Alright, level 11, hooray. Okay, magic points by 1. What am I doing? I don't need to be moving my troops. We're done moving around, everybody. Let's see, I think we'll just go, even if there's someone. Nope, we got everybody. Alright, excellent, very good. Okay, let's go ahead and save game. I think what I'm gonna do is let's go ahead and yeah, I'll just go ahead and we'll just save and quit, and then I'll actually do 1 or 2 playthroughs of that battle off screen, and then the next time I will play through Pao Prairie on screen on the next episode will be when we beat it. So, all right, let's say no. Alrighty, so until our next episode, where we'll be fast forwarding a little bit, because I'll be doing a couple of playthroughs of that battle off screen. Then we will come head to head with General Elliot, and we will inevitably have to defeat him. So, until our next episode, so long for now.